Raisi, mimi nasema asante, nashukuru. Asante, tunashukuru. Raisi wetu, wakati ulikuja hapa Limuru, tulikuwa na wewe kanisani, ukasema ya kwamba hii barabara tutaanzisha, na barabara leo umeanzisha. Sisi wana Kiambu ndio beneficiaries wa kwanza, na nataka Raisi niseme hii barabara tukiijenga sasa, kule juu itashikana na ile barabara ingine tunajenga ambaye inaenda mpaka Roiro kupitia Githunguri. Tukifika hapa, Your Excellency, nilikuwa nimekuomba, nikasema hapa tuko na hii barabara yetu ya kuingia Limuru town, tusaidie hii ipitie hapo, itakuwa mzuri. Ya pili ambaye tuliomba ni kwamba utusaidie kwa vile drainage hii, unaona hii maji inaitwa Manguo, Your Excellency. Wanga inatoka, asante, Wanga inatoka maji ya hapa. Tusaidie ndio drainage hiyo iende kule. Ya mwisho, Your Excellency, niliombea hawa watu wetu, hii soko yetu ya hapa Limuru na umetuahidi ya kwamba itajengwa. Tafadhali mtume contractor, alikuwa amechelewa, tuanzishe hiyo soko. Na nashukuru kwa vile tuko na soko zingine, vile umesema soko ingine 28 ambaye tunajenga, Your Excellency.
Niseme tu asante sana Mheshimiwa William Ruto the President kwa sababu ya kututengenezea hii barabara. Katika Nakuru na Kiambu we have suffered a lot. Watu wakijaribu kurudi nyumbani ama kutoka Nakuru kwenda Nairobi, tumelala kwa barabara kama siku 3. Kwa hivyo sisi tumefurahia sana. Pia itaweza kusaidia so that safety ya wana travel iwe sawa. We have lost a lot of people on this road. So Your Excellency, yangu tu ni kusema asanti, endelea hivyo hivyo. Jana umechukua viti zote. So for all those doubting Thomases, leo mumeona Kiambu tuko pamoja. Mnajua nyinyi ni neighbors wetu Nakuru. Mko pale kwa 2 term. Sinione 2 term hapo hivyo. Asante, asante, asante Kiambu. Thank you.
During His Excellency's successful state visit to China this April, the two heads of state reached a series of strategic and forward-looking consensus that charted the long-term course of bilateral relations, including encouraging exploration of new opportunities for cooperation and promoting further investment in Kenya. The groundbreaking of this project stands as a flagship outcome under this framework. China is steadily advancing high-standard opening up, a key strategic task explicitly underscored in our next 5-year plan, which emphasizes building an innovation-driven, globally connected economy and promoting orderly broadening of outbound investment. Guided by this strategic vision, China continuously broadened the scope and the depth of international cooperation, providing sound mechanism and policy support to foster mutually beneficial win-win outcome of partner countries. This landmark project will profoundly enhance road safety, elevate severe traffic congestion, and improve transport efficiency across Western Kenya. Chinese enterprises, long committed to Kenya's development, have pursued localization and sustainable operation, creating employment opportunity, building industrial supply chain capacities, and fulfilling social responsibility. Through deepening integration with local development priority, these efforts will meaningfully advance Kenya's Vision 2030 and support the long-term prosperity and the cohesion of the region. We call on enterprises entrusted with this project to fully embody the spirit of strategic China-Kenya cooperation, uphold the highest standard of quality, safety, and professionalism, and deliver the project on schedule. May this endeavor stand as yet another flagship example of excellence, demonstrating our commitment to responsible development and further deepening a bilateral strategic partnership. Looking ahead, China and Kenya will continue to uphold the principles of mutual benefit and win-win cooperation, deepen practical collaboration, and implement more projects that enhance livelihood, support enterprise growth, and foster regional development in order to further consolidate the strategic partnership and contribute to the peace, prosperity, and sustainable development in this region. May the friendship between our two countries last forever. May this highway project a great success. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Thank you.
Tuko Rironi, Akere Kamandura. This is where we're starting the works. To the end, the works will take us to Naivasha, Gilgil, Nakuru, all the way to Mau Summit. But we have the lower wing from Kamandura through Maimayu to Naivasha. The total length of the roads, Your Excellency, will be 233 kilometers. 233. It's a JV between CRBC and NSSF. Those are the people who give us the road. Is that a PPP arrangement? We hope to finish within the next 2 years. In fact, we are telling the contractor by April 2027, we should be able to use the road. And he has given us the undertaking that is going to do the road. So that is where we are, Your Excellency. Yes. Rironi to Naivasha, there are two sections, the upper side and the lower side, converging at Naivasha. This will be 4 lanes, 2 on either side. But from Naivasha to Nakuru, we are going to have 6 lanes. 6 lanes. And then there will be a viaduct in Nakuru. The road will be raised, the through road, so that it does not interfere with the traffic within town. Then now from Nakuru all the way to Mau Summit will also be another 4 lane. That is arrangement, Your Excellency. Yes. So basically these are the details for the project, and we hope that the contractor will be able to complete within 2 years, but also have a component of operation and maintenance for 28 years. So we'll be maintaining the road for 28 years. Using a toll charge program, a user pay program. Your Excellency, this is the way the road is at the moment. What is this? This is the road in Pictorial, the small towns within the road area, which are going to be covered by this road. Like for example, if you look at, this is kilometer 0 at Kamandura, the upper road is this other one, all the way towards Naivasha, and the lower one is this other one, through Maimayu, through Longonot all the way to Naivasha, Korvasek and Naivasha. And this is the opposite of it from the other side. Your Excellency, this is the way the road is at the moment. This is Naivasha turnoff interchange at Naivasha, Naivasha town, Rironi. This is what is being done from Kishuru to end at Rironi. And this is the escarpment.
Iende Kisumu na iende Eldoret, iende Malaba.
Yes, the Rironi Mau Summit road has been a sad memory for most Kenyans. Traffic, long stressful hours spent bumper to bumper, engines idling, families waiting, businesses losing time, and journeys that took far longer than they ever should.
Nakuru Eldoret Highway, kama unatravel leo, Nisha tumeingia safari somo Motorists are calling for swift action by the government authorities on the construction of the super highway due to the number of cases witnessed these past 3 months.
Now, relief is...
This is how it will be. This is how this will be. Yes. You see that this is the escarpment.
The opening sound for the downtown airport to Naivasha is one of the most important LTE roads in the Valley.
Then we shall have a viaduct in Nakuru.
Every day, families, farmers, truck drivers, cleaners, and travelers rely on this stretch. But steep hills, heavy trailers, silent fog, and the locomotives driven around by Maimayu have made it one of Kenya's most difficult routes to navigate.
Asa. Basi haya, tumshangilie kwa makofi Mheshimiwa Rais.
ya kuendesha taifa ni kazi ngumu, saa zingine iko na matatizo mengi, lakini kwa mapenzi ya Mungu, kwa usaidizi wa Mungu, Kenya hii tutaibadilisha. Tumeteremusha bei ya mbolea na mnajua, ni kweli ama si kweli? Tumeweka mpango mkubwa, niliwaeleza ya kwamba tutakuwa na mpango ya afya. Wakati nilienda kwa uchaguzi, nyinyi muliniambia nibadilishe mambo ya afya. Afya isiwe haki ya matajiri, watu wako na kazi na watu wako na uwezo. Mulisema mnataka afya iwe haki ya kila Mkenya. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Na mimi nawashukuru ya kwamba leo katika taifa letu la Kenya, Wakenya milioni 27.7 tayari wamejisajili kwa SHA, na tunasonga mbele kuhakikisha kwamba hakuna Mkenya atauza mali yake, auze ng'ombe yake, auze shamba yake ati kulipa gharama ya hospitali. Sasa mambo ya gharama ya hospitali tutasimamia kama serikali, tutalipa kupitia kwa SHA na tutakuwa na bima ya kila Mkenya kuhakikisha kwamba tunawashughulikia Wakenya wote. Kiambu hoye! Kiambu hoye! Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Across the country, a new generation of transformative highways is rising. In the coming months, we will break ground on major dual carriageway corridors from Muthaiga to Kiambu and Mbere, from Machakos Junction to Mariakani, from Mau Summit to Kericho and Kisumu, and from Kisumu onward to Busia. And we will continue across the Republic, the Athi River Namanga Road, the Karatina Nanyuki Isiolo Corridor, Makutano Embu Meru Maua Corridor, Mtwapa Malindi, Mombasa Lungalunga, Kericho Kisii Migori Isabenia, Nakuru Nyahururu Nanyuki, Kisii Oyugis Ahero, and key Nairobi corridors such as the Northern Bypass, Bomas Karen Ngong, and Bomas Ongata Rongai Kiserian Ngong. This is how we correct a historical shortfall. Since independence, Kenya has tarmacked only 22,000 kilometers of road. Over a similar historical period, a nation such as Japan has built more than 1 million kilometers, a contrast that underscores the scale of our long-standing infrastructure gap. This new Kenyan path centers on investing in our people through enhanced education, expanded STEM programs, and increased research funding. It commits us to become a net exporter by scaling up water harvesting and storage, irrigation, and agro-industrial production through extensive dam construction. It compels us to dramatically expand our energy capacity by 10,000 megawatts to power new technologies, data centers, artificial intelligence, manufacturing, industrialization, and jobs for the future. We will expand and upgrade our airports and ports, and beginning in January 2026, we shall extend the standard gauge railway from Naivasha to Kisumu and onward to Malaba. And I say that it is going to begin in January next year, just in another 1 month. These infrastructure efforts will boost competitiveness, lower business costs, and connect Kenya more efficiently to regional and global markets. This corridor carried more than it could bear. Traffic consumed our time. Accidents stole our loved ones, and delays cost our economy billions. Today, we say no more. With modern engineering, innovation, and accountability, this road will cut travel times, reduce accidents, and save lives. This project will create thousands of jobs, with approximately 15,000 young Kenyans gaining skills as they help build this highway, It will not only construct roads, but careers and futures, with local content leading and Kenyan businesses at the center. I am informed by the contractors that up to 60% of this road will be local content, will come from Kenya. We also honor and welcome the expertise of our Chinese partners, whose technology and experience strengthen these projects while helping build capacity within our own workforce. Last week, I laid out Kenya's roadmap for a first world economy. Today, that roadmap moves from words to reality.